And so we stand for the anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So off we go then. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva has it out wide and in space. He's had a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva. That's really well cleared. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Nice looking ball. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's got a chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Araujo wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Neves. Clearly not happy with that. Can he spark a counter here? Aim forwards. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now this, can he finish? And it's a goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Portugal make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Bakambu is onto it in a flash. Ah, such a clever touch. Pedro Neto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bernardo Silva. Cleared without complication. There's the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Araujo. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. He came in hard, very hard. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, he's gone direct here. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto, gently done. Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted. Now who's going to be first to this? Bernardo Silva tries to dink it through. Goes down, but nothing given. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. João Neves. João Neves forwards and with intent. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Defending was strong and firm. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries a deft little ball. And the keeper has it. Lofted upfield. Oh, that's nice.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Gets it away. Looking to break at pace. Araujo. Portugal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Moved on forwards. Araujo can get it clear. João Neves. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's a Bruno Fernandes! And it's played forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. So what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? Deftly away. Ambitious ball here. Cleared away. Nuno Mendes. Portugal out in front with an early advantage. That's a throw. Lovely feet. There are a few waiting for it. Nice control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Strong running down that left flank. Inacio tries to clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedro Neto. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been clubbed away. Bakambu chasing after it. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's going all the way. Chance! Aim forwards. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Good chance here! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Mendes. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Played out to the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gets his head on it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Araujo shifted upfield. Vitinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. João Neves. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Pedro Neto. That's a clever-looking ball. Aim forwards. That's the throw. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano, real chance! Pedro Neto gets into some space. Mbemba clears it away. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, great play! Oh, it's Bakambu. Bakambu! It's a loose ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Cedric Bakambu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's the shot! Danger averted for now. Wan-Bissaka moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's been slipped through. He's won a decent chance! Wan-Bissaka. Tuanzebe. Bakambu, now he's off and running. Portugal have reclaimed it. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Picks it up out wide. Tuanzebe attempts a clearance. And it's Cancelo. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. It's run loose here. And the counter is on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the cross comes in. Climbs up big! He hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vitinha with the short one. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That'll be a throw-in. Moved on forwards. That's good play. João Neves getting this one clear. Mbemba aim forwards. Turns and goes back. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! Too close for comfort. He is just caressing the ball. João Neves gets rid without sophistication. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Bakambu has a goal! And he's there to get it away. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nuno Mendes charging forward down that flank. Tuanzebe is there and he can get that clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's found him in space. João Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's heaved it away. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Time to deliver. Pedro Neto. And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Pedro Neto is offering a right smile there.
Oh, can he get onto this? Out for a throw. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Great run on the overlap here. Pedro Neto. Might be danger. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And now he has two. Portugal go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Wan-Bissaka, good-looking ball. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Inacio shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Bernardo Silva. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's very neat. Oh, look at the space here. João Cancelo stood his ground strongly. And they've got rid. Portugal half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Very nicely done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Bakambu. Bakambu couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
What a throw in. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, that's a delicate pass. Bakambu. Bakambu played out to the left flank. That is lovely. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. That's an excellent interception. Played towards the front line. Pedro Neto, now he's off and running. And it's Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Portugal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That has been knocked clear. And it's played into the middle. And back out it comes. Wan-Bissaka, ball comes in, and that's been well dealt with. Brilliantly cut out. Nuno Mendes. Portugal have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's the chance to counter. Bakambu. He's got away. Oh, great! And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bernardo Silva, good purposeful running this. And he goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
He's got four. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Your approach does pay off here. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Neves. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. João Neves. João Neves, gently done. And it's Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Can he deliver? Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Portugal lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And we're underway again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes knocks it out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva chips it through. Played into space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And that's takes a shot! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo gets it away. Great work on the overlap. That's tidy. Lovely, now then. Tries a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. A chance to play it in. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. He has a look, shapes to shoot! No, it's wide.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Araujo makes the interception. João Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Cross from Cancelo. Mbemba with the clearance. Vitinha plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! João Neves. Oh, it's come loose. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, they could break here. Pedro Neto. Lobbed in behind. Mbemba attempts a clearance. Wan-Bissaka, that's a sharp pass. Vitinha is the guilty party there. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Bakambu. Oh, that's neat.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
João Cancelo cuts it out. Herring after the ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. No way through, so back it comes. And he shoots! Trying his best to keep it in play here. And that was very necessary. Mbemba. And it's played forward. Cross goes in there. Vitinha getting this one clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Over to the left. Aimed in towards the... It's a mighty effort! Oh, it needed better placement. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's really well manoeuvred. Inacio getting this one clear. Bernardo Silva. Quarter of an hour into the second half. João Cancelo, gently done. Wan-Bissaka. Quality ball. Bakambu is onto it in a flash. Cleared away. And that's been won straight back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Clipped into space. Mendes gets it away. He is just caressing the ball. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. One back. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bernardo Silva. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Vitinha played out towards the right wing, and it's Cancelo. And here's Neto. João Neves. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Great chance! No, not quite.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's found a way past. Pedro Neto. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves have it back and can go again. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbemba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Done delicately. Here comes the corner. Inacio can get it clear. He's in here! Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Vitinha played over towards the opposite flank. That's a good ball. Pedro Neto. And here's Neves. Aim forwards. Chance here to counter. That's good running with the ball. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, smashing header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! And he's following up! He has done it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
How many? Just how many? It's become a case of men against boys. That's been drilled forward. Araujo moved on forwards. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. It's Bruno Fernandes. And here's big chance! Vitinha goes short. In by Cancelo. Tuanzebe tries to clear. They've played it short. João Cancelo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the ball is out of play. Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka clears it away. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Proves too strong. Do have a chance to counter here. Ball's played through. It is quite a run he's making here. And he's got his cross in. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Has a quick glance. Well timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbemba aimed forwards. And he thumps it clear. Succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ah, he's given it away.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that could set him on his way. Great challenge, time to perfection. Tuanzebe. Tuanzebe shifted upfield. Bakambu. And he steered it beyond the post. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's the shot! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Cross from Cancelo. And it's corner. Time for a change in personnel. Goes for the header! That has faded wide.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Does really well to win the ball there. A lot of space ahead of him. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Searching pass he's played there. And the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's played forward. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Spread out to the left. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. João Cancelo getting this one clear. Crossed into the middle. Inacio with the clearance. In comes the corner. He's free, he has got space. Oh, good spread. He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Portugal have a free kick. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just 5 minutes left. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inacio. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo forwards and with intent. And it's Bernardo Silva. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Lovely feet. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Can he find the finish? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Wan-Bissaka. There won't be another chance after this one. Cross in, looks like a... Up he goes! No mistake! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Proves too strong. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Out to the right. So who's he picking out? Showing good feet. Fires it in low. Time added on 4 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto. Mendes. Now here's the delivery. And that is not finding anyone. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Moved on forwards. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bakambu. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Inacio tries to clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shot a goal! Pedro Neto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the...
And there goes the final whistle. Portugal, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Dla nas, dla nas,